Barcelona semanal, que manden baja en PR. A la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay quien los desentierre. Mi nieta ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hija solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado. Recuerda, salieron de mí, por si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro lo habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 yo soy el más pegado. Yo voy muy zafado, y ustedes lo saben. Pa' la soy el negro del jarabe. Una italiana, un árabe. Me voy que tengo show mañana, ya la plata no cabe. Los baby le llegan, el negrito claro. Ustedes saben ya. Hay music, hay flow. Hay music, hay flow. Cabe, dímelo reo.
MLB Network has Saturday Night Baseball from St. Louis. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Dakota Hudson is on the mound for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
The batter will be Christian Pache. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Now here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Molina moving to his left. 2 down. Now to the plate, here is Jock Peterson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1.
Interesting. He went back to the same spot, and hey, why not? If the umpire is going to give you a little bit out of the strike zone like he has, keep attacking that spot.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some two-out lightning, getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first two batters of the inning were retired.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. The numbers: 282 to start play, 15 long balls, and 30 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is the center fielder, and it's gone. A two-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So now to the plate, David Bodie,
the second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The windup and the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. I win. Two for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this two-run home run. On to the bottom of the first here at Busch Stadium. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Alec Mills, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
And now the first pitch. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction. Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Harrison Bader is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. His prior history in this matchup, he's 0 for 5. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. high in the air out to center field. Pache is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Here's the first pitch. Nolan Arenado is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Over to first, and that retires the side. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're down 2-0. Now at the plate, Jake Marisnick. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. This catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Weekly hit to third. Arenado has to hurry. Throws in time for the first out of the second.
Batting seventh. The catcher.
Digging in will be Austin Romine. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses. 2-1. Hudson has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 7 homers, 18 driven in. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Romine, base runner at first with 1 out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Now here's the first offering. Alec Mills is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Bouncer to the left side. DeYoung fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 6 tries.
Goldschmidt.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pache is right there, 1 down.
Batting fifth. Not short.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Batting fifth.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
A high fastball is in there.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And it's 1-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And now here is Yadier Molina. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. From the stretch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
After it is Marisnick. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Christian Pache. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. First delivery to him. Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next up, Chris Bryant, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. is laid off for ball 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 out, nobody on. Hot shot to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The left fielder.
So next to hit is Jock Peterson. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson, number 148 for his career, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We played 2.5. It's 3-0 Chicago. Lane Thomas now.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the right fielder, Lane Thomas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Dakota Hudson. First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. And he struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
That brings in Tommy Edman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bodie, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Another one sent foul. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And to this point, these 2 have topped out at 95 and 91 miles an hour respectively. Jake Marisnick will stand in for the 2nd time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Three runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. In the air now, out to left. O'Neill waits on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
Stepping in once again is Austin Romine. He singled in his first AB. Here's the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Here it comes, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is O'Neill. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. First pitch of the AB now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, the third baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. There's 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. They trail in this one 3-0. So now here is Javier Baez, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now here's the first offering. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now to the plate, Alec Mills. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Into the box now, Christian Pache. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A windup and the 0-1. O'Neill has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
0-2, here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch on its way.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 2-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. Cole Stewart takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 47.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Stewart, once a Minnesota Twin. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Line softly toward the hole, and this is taken for the out.
The first baseman, number 44.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. His 2nd of the game. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Stepping in now, David Bodie. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he takes strike 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-2 home. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
2 out, nobody on. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Up next,
nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Here's Jake Marisnick as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Arenado has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 4-0 Chicago. So now into the box is Lane Thomas. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on the way. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Matt Carpenter will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
First offering. He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side. Rizzo is there, and quickly there are 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Tommy Edman, grounded out in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch is popped up. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
The center fielder, Harrison.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Edman at second with 2 down. Swing and a liner. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this.
Your attention, please. Now,
So a new pitcher set to go here as the right-hander Adam
50.
Wainwright gets the call.
Wainwright.
Stepping up is Austin Romine. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
The catcher, Austin Romine.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in,
Now that's-
kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Javier Baez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he falls behind 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Down the third baseline. Arenado's got it to second for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
Now batting. The pitcher.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the pitcher, Alec Mills. And now the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. First offering.
Arenado.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is
into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting. First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So here is Paul Goldschmidt. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. First pitch on the way. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
this guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Peterson. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Next, it'll be Paul DeYoung. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
Two out, nobody on. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. New inning set to get underway. And up next will be Christian Pache.
The center fielder, number 25.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. This is foul right side. Lifted in the air out towards left center. O'Neill comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Now into the box. Chris Bryant flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bryant is retired, 2 down now. And now Jock Peterson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second. Now goes Peterson. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Anthony Rizzo coming to the plate again as we look back at his 2 home runs in the game so far. The most recent back in the 6th inning. First pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive...
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The throw will go to third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Tyler.
Now the first pitch.
O'Neill.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone!
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
The catcher, number 4.
Yadi Molina digging in now. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 1-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Marisnick, one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next to dig in, Lane Thomas. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Pache is there, 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 50.
Justin Williams is out of the dugout
please.
now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Number 26.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. On to the 9th inning now from Busch Stadium. It's the Cubs. Daniel Ponce de Leon enters from
now, pitching for the Cardinals, number 32.
First pitch of the AB on its way. David Bodie is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. Now here it comes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will get this one. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Hit to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Next, here is Austin Romine, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Roberto Osuna is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Comes set and the 0-1. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Again, a 1-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night.
Now, man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Edman, the runner at third with no outs. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Up next, Nolan Arenado, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. He's set and the pitch. Working for the punch out and the offering. Way outside. 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with the runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble. And the Cubs have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alec Mills earns win number 7 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Roberto Ozuna records the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is the final line.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.